We are here at Copa, Virginia, talking about the Purple Belt Masters 208-pound division and above. We have Ryan Clark in the blue gi and Rob Gunning in the black gi. Ryan looking for some early judo sweeps, looking for an inside trip and an outside trip and a foot sweep, kind of all in combination. Curious to see if we're going to see him immediately pull into a variation of kind of a single leg X, and Rob does a really good job getting both knees down, putting nice shoulder pressure on top.
Getting that far side. Well, did he get a far side overhook or underhook?
I think he had a far side overhook. But
overhook, and he had the underhook on this side.
Yeah, Ryan's doing a good job with that belt grip lifting up, but Rob doing a really nice job on top here, preventing Ryan from getting his elbow to the mat in order to pull him up on that shoulder to start his passing sequence.
Well, it seems like Ryan is trying to get a sweep from that position. Either grab the belt from behind and then try to get under that leg for like a...
Yeah, he's looking for a knee bar sweep, I think.
Yeah, like a flower sweep, or there's a couple different terms.
Plan B sweep is available there as well. Ryan does a really good job of not getting stuck, or sorry, Rob does a really good job of not getting stuck in the closed guard of Ryan here. Rob is very, very heavy on the top there. Possibly going to look for a same-side knee cut, but his leg is still really low. We're probably going to see him try to open up the legs of Ryan.
It also seems like his arm on this side, maybe not. I thought he was going to grab the collar on the top side and then try to slide through, but it looks like he's trying to secure this positioning, holding the head and holding the gi on the left. And then
he's trying to flatten Ryan out here. But Ryan's doing a really good job retaining a nice knee shield and a half guard there and really forcing Rob's leg to stay underneath his knee line. You really need to free the knee line there in order to start passing. I'm guessing that Ryan is very comfortable on the bottom here, and he's probably a half guard player because we're seeing him implement a lot of different strategies here on the bottom and controlling that knee very, very well.
And it seems that Rob is trying to establish his position before he slides that knee out and goes to side control.
He's almost working for like a Darce pass here.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if he was going to reach under and try to like get a Darce position as he passed, because it seems like he's comfortable in that position. He's okay staying there, and then they both get to their feet.
Yeah, Ryan did a good job there, working for almost like a dog bar tech up sweep, but Rob kind of got completely away from it to prevent the sweep from happening. Again, still a one-advantage game.
He also did a very good job getting up from that position and not allowing himself to be pushed to his back.
Yeah. Again, good work from both guys. Ooh, a counter sweep from Rob Gunning to end up on top with the takedown.
Straight into side control.
Yep. Very, very nice counter. Timing on that was great, and looking to maintain it. But Ryan's doing a great job of coming around, but Rob is able to outstep him and end up in the mount. Gets another 4 points for his work. Has a really heavy cross-face shoulder pressure on Ryan's face there.
And he also has his feet, or he had his feet on his hips, which is an easier way to kind of hold position.
It really prevents the buck off.
Yeah. And it allows you to know where their hips are because your feet are then tracking their hips. But he's switched over to putting his feet beneath him until he secures that position.
He's trying to lift up on Ryan's arm here. I'm curious to see if he's going to look for something like an arm bar
or like a triangle.
Head and arm, potentially, or he's going to step up for a triangle and be another good option there. He seems to be using it right now just as positional control, while he just kind of leans on Ryan with that crossface. Ryan's doing a good job, though, getting his hips square to the mat, potentially going to try to force Rob to transition to the back and escape off the transition to the back. Looks like we're going for an Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Rob goes hand over hand with the gi. He's going to punch down. Very difficult to see where the hands are. Referee's getting nice and low to make sure everything's legal. And again, Rob elects to not go
sometimes
forward with it.
Sometimes a lot of people use that Ezekiel to get people to move and to make arm movement and to hand movement change.
Because you're forced to fight it. Again, it's something
Yeah.
that's relatively difficult to finish, but especially at the higher levels, it'll force defense. Really great job from Ryan getting back to his knees, looking to wrestle back up. Rob has a nice sprawl out on the top of the shoulders, going overhook on one side. I cannot see what he has on the other side of that arm.
He has a collar grip. He has an inside collar grip on both.
Okay.
So he's holding both collars, kind of flaring them out.
Kind
so
of focused, almost like an underhook.
Yeah, so it's more difficult for him to then try to sit out or try to grab a leg. It's a very good control.
We're going loop choke.
Oh, loop
and
choke.
He's tapping.
Yeah, he's tapping. He's tapping.
Very, very good loop choke finish. Or sorry, clock choke. A clock choke finish from Rob Gunning. Very nice work from both competitors.